All right, so we are recording. You guys are all muted. So if you're trying to talk and we don't hear you, it's because you're muted. And then I'm going to unmute, obviously. I'll unmute him when he comes on. And then I have a list of questions from everybody here in my phone that I'm going to be asking him. And we have 30 minutes. So the call will be over at 10:30. And I know for a lot of us, this is super late. So I'm so excited that you guys are here and so excited that he's giving us some of his time. Before the launch, oh my God, how excited are we about this? I can't believe it's finally here. Hey, Krista, I see you in the bottom right. I know you just got off a call with your coaches. I see Pooja, Beth. Hi, guys. I love it. Okay, I should figure out a way. Maybe I should, I logged on from another device. Who's the guilty one? Probably Ashley. I bet you she logged on as me. Don't leave meeting. Cancel. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm gonna unmute all right now, just so that when he comes on, I don't want to have him muted.
Do you want me to sign in and out?
I don't think it matters. I don't see you at all. I just hear your voice, but it doesn't matter. 1 minute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys, this is so exciting. All these before it's even time.
Can you mute everyone again?
Yeah. Now?
Yes.
Want me to mute everybody now? I'm gonna do it when he comes. I want to make sure when he comes on that he's here. I can find him because there's multiple pages of faces. You guys should be taking pictures, taking photos, use this for their Insta stories. This is being recorded, everybody, just so you know. It's officially 7. For all of you guys that saved 7 p.m. Eastern time, I apologize. And thank God that I checked this afternoon. I checked and I saw it said 7 p.m. I was like, oh my God. I hope people can still make it. That was crazy.
Melissa.
Oh, whoa. I hear you, but I don't see you. I'm looking. Yay. Okay, I'm going to mute everybody, and then I'm going to come back and unmute you. Give me 1 second. Beautiful. Okay, and I'm going to unmute you. Hey.
Wow, I was like, I didn't know what I came into. I was like, so much noise. What's up, everybody?
Yay, he's here, our guest of honor. We have everybody up late for us Easterners because I told everybody accidentally that it was 7 o'clock Eastern time, and then I double checked and I was like, it's so everyone's super pumped to see you, and I have all the questions ready. So I know we're on we have like a limited time. So
I have 29 minutes exactly, but hey, look, Melissa, this is your call, this is your team, and look, I know you got the set script questions. But I think we're 3 days out, and hopefully by now most people have a pretty good idea about everything, and hopefully most of you guys coaches are all in the coach test group. So look, I'm here to answer the questions that you guys have. This is a small group setting. So if you have particular questions, then let's go through those.
Awesome. If you guys have, can you just type them in the chat? I know I need to keep you all on mute because I need to keep you all on mute. So if that's the case, just type it in the chat and then I'll read them to him.
I've got the chat box open so I can see them. So yeah, start putting them in and let's do this before you guys don't fall asleep.
One question I really think is important for you to address, if you can, is the performance line. Can you ask, is it important? Why should it, I think people don't I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I've been using it now since it came out, but I think people don't realize how important it is with programs like this. So if you could maybe talk about that, would be awesome.
Absolutely. So first of all, I have to wave at everybody because it's a video chat. Hi, everybody. Hey. Are you guys still awake? Barely? Okay. Well, hey, look, we'll make it quick, and thank you very much for staying up. And by the way, you guys are my official 101st coach call that I have done for this program.
Wow.
In a month is 101 coach calls in a month. We didn't space them out very much. So yeah, let's talk performance line. I love that. I love starting with that. That's starting on a fun note. Here's the way that I can use an analogy for you guys to hopefully understand about supplementation, because people ask all the time, like, do I need to do supplements? Do I need supplementation? I've always said it this way. Think of a car. A car needs fuel to go anywhere. Okay. Fuel for us is food. We have to have food. We have to have calories for our body to go anywhere. And the more, the harder you push on the gas pedal, the more fuel you're going to use. It's the same thing with your body. If you push your body harder, the more fuel it's going to use. So if you want your body to perform better, or if you want to push your body harder, then you need to give it more calories, right? That's why I always like to tell people, like, don't be scared of food, because it's what's going to keep you going. It's going to sustain you, and that's why you don't die. So it's going to keep you alive, which is kind of important too. Supplementation, though, think of it as putting higher octane fuel in your car. It's not 100% necessary. You don't have to put higher octane fuel in your car, but your car is going to run more efficiently. It's going to run better. It's going to run for longer. It's going to run cleaner, right? Supplementation is the exact same thing. That's how I see it, is you don't have to have it, but it's going to make your body run better, more efficiently, and you're going to see more opportunity for better ultimate results from all of the work that you're doing. So hopefully that makes sense a little bit about it. So no, it's not necessary. But now the Beachbody performance products, for instance, yes, Melissa, I'm exactly like you. I'm addicted to all of them, and I have all of them. And on workout days, from Energize to the end of Recharge, man, I'm all for it. I love it. So I know we don't have time to go into all of them, but I think the two main things, the two biggest things that I'm getting from this program, or about this program from people, are the aspect about recover and creatine. Those are the two big things that are happening right now. Yeah. Recover is easy, guys. You need it. It's a staple. It's my non-negotiable, as Carl likes to say. I think it's a must, because we're trying to build muscle, right? This program, no matter what your goals are, if you're trying to lose weight or tone up or whatever it is, it requires building muscle. And the way to build muscle is to do this program, but to feed your muscles after the workout and give your body the protein that it needs. Protein is the building block to muscle. It's not carbs, it's not fats, it's protein. That's what you need. And you got to make sure you have enough protein in your body to do it. And even adding on to it, especially that extra shot of protein in your Recover shake, gives it right after your workout, goes straight to your muscles, right, at that point. So it's a necessity that I feel. I know there's a lot of people that can't do whey or are vegan. So you can do Shakeology. Vegan is a suitable replacement for that little extra shot of protein. The other thing that I like about Recover, unfortunately Shakeology doesn't have it, but Recover has pomegranate extract, which helps reduce muscle soreness, which I don't know if anybody's been sore from doing the B4 workouts at all. Mm-hmm. Anybody? No?
Yeah.
No? Oh, you guys fell asleep on me. That's okay. Yeah, like, why not do something that's going to help reduce muscle soreness? That's going to be kind of nice. So, because guys, you're about to be really sore in this program in a good way. You're going to love it, but that means it's working. If your muscles are sore, that means they're working. So now for creatine, just because I hear about it all the time, I just did a post on this, by the way, 2 days ago on Joel Freeman Fitness on Instagram and Facebook. I just did a post specifically about creatine. I'm going to pretty much repeat all the bullet points, or not all of them because there's too many of them, but go on and check that out and share it and show people that too. Look, creatine, oh wait, hold on, sorry. Brooke has a cat on her desk. I just got sidetracked, sorry. Oh, he's a kitty. Okay, sorry. I have two cats, so I get excited about cats. Kobe hasn't even made an appearance tonight. What a lazy butthead. Here's the thing about creatine, guys. Creatine is a naturally occurring substance that's already in your body right now. You have creatine in your body. Now, where creatine got the bad rap from, and this mentality of everybody is saying why creatine is going to make me manly and stuff like that, came from the sporting world years ago, early 2000s, when athletes were like, I think it was in baseball. Mark McGwire and all those guys were getting busted for taking steroids. Creatine was part of it. Like, was one of the things that made up the steroids. So, or made the concoction. So that's why it was making the news, was creatine. creatine monohydrate, which is one ingredient, which is all that it is in the Beachbody Performance product, is part of what's it's naturally occurring in your body. And all it does, it's not a steroid, it's not a testosterone booster or anything. All it does is add to the creatine that's already in your system, and it just simply increases the benefits of weightlifting and high-intensity interval training, high-intensity exercise. That is it. So, you know, for people who ask, like, should I be doing creatine? Men, women, children, not children, men and women, people who are looking to lose weight, absolutely. Like, please, it's awesome. And it's only going to help you.
Is that something you add in like with Recover right after? Like a
Yes. Yeah. I do a scoop in my Recover. And there's been a lot of people asking about, you know, it says on the back of creatine, it says, talks about the loading phase, where, you know, it's like you spend, I think it was 5 days adding, you know, like additional scoops. And it's just, the point is that to get into your system faster, you don't have to do that. I personally don't. Like I sometimes I just forget to add the creatine in. So what I've started doing now is adding in, again, I just do one scoop, and it's going to take a little bit longer to get in your system, but it's not necessary. So, because some people, they do that and it upsets their stomach and things like that. So you can totally load it in naturally, or just one 5-gram scoop with every Recover. It'll take a little bit longer to see the effects, but or not really see the effects, but it'll take longer to get into your system. But to each their own, absolutely.
Right. Okay. Another question let me read here real quick. Pregnant. My guess is no. Is it okay for pregnant women?
No, absolutely.
Okay.
Totally. Look, the whole thing about pregnancy is, as long as you get your doctor's approval.
Right.
Totally. Like, if you're like most pregnancies, you should be moving and exercising. Like, that's going to keep you, unless it's, you know, it's like a high risk or something like that. But that's going to keep you going and help you bounce back faster. Now, as long as you get your doctor's approval, and, you know, if nothing is just listen to your body and then modify as you progress through the work, obviously through your trimesters. But I actually, like, look at my stories on Instagram. I just reposted a story today from somebody doing the before workout. She's like 8.5 months pregnant, and she's modifying it and killing it, man.
Awesome. Okay, I think something that a lot of us being coaches are concerned with is 4 days, like concerned and excited, but like double-edged sword, like love, hate is the 4 days. Like, should we be, you know, the other 3, you know, we've been like brainwashed for like 6-7 days.
Yeah.
Out. So is it like, should we be embracing this, or should we add in something on the days that is rest, recover? You know, what do you suggest for it?
Yeah, it's the 101st time that I've been asked that. And you know what? Is it all coaches on here? Pretty much?
Yeah.
Cool. Y'all need to relax. Seriously, take a chill pill, relax on this. I get it. I get the mentality. I get, you know, look, you're coming off of an 80-day obsession, great program, 6 days a week, a little bit more strict, and you know, all the facets. So I get that. But, and it's human nature, and look, it's human nature to compare the unknown to the known. And so, of course, you want to know what it's like and what it's not like, and this and that. You guys, the program is completely different. Like, why would we come out with a new program that is like anything else? You know, but I get it too. Like Quarter Force, for instance, one of my personal favorites, is 30-day shredding program. That's how Jericho and I wrote it, is to get you the best possible results in 30 days. So we had you doing something every single day, right? That is doable, but it's not necessarily sustainable. And LIIFT is based around the fact of giving you sustainable results, but really it comes down to the programming, okay? This is going to make a lot more sense on Monday when you do the full workout, because you haven't done them yet. You haven't done a full LIIFT workout. You've only done the B4 workouts and you did the free preview, but you know, those are only like 20 minutes. The B4s are only 20 minutes long. So anybody sore from those, by the way? Okay, cool. I think I already asked that. So 30 to 40 minutes of doing those workouts, you think you're going to be sore? Yeah, you are. It's a completely different type of training, guys. I know you did weights in 80-day and you've done weights in other programs, but you've never done weights like I'm making you do. I went back to basics. We're going simple hypertrophy training, 3 sets of 10, which means you're going to be lifting more weight longer than you ever have before, okay? That's going to make you sore. And then on top of that, we're actually giving you your body the time that it needs to rest and heal and recover. Okay, this everyday thing, this more is better mentality, we got to get out of it from this programming standpoint, because you have to give your body time for it to rest and the muscles to heal and grow back. Like, you don't get stronger in the workout. You're breaking your body down, and that's the point, is to make yourself, is to break your muscles down so then they know to grow back stronger. But you have to give it the time to do it. So with that said, with those rest days, two things. No lifting, no hitting. Sound like a mom. No hitting. No high intensity interval training workouts, and no weightlifting workouts. It's that simple, guys. Don't overthink this, okay? Just give those 4 days everything that you can in those 4 days, because by the time you finish I've done every single of these workouts because I wrote them. They're hard. Like, I've never come out of a LIIFT workout saying, okay, cool, I guess I'll go run. Like, that has never happened. Well, I don't run anyway. But I've never come out of it being ready to do additional workouts. And neither should you. That's how you know that you gave it everything you have, and that's what I expect, and I really hope that everybody does. Now, with that said, the other reason for the rest day is to give you some flexibility back, give you your life back, give you the opportunity to live your life. You guys, it's summertime. Like, this is why people don't commit to programs in the summertime anyway, because there's no flexibility. There's too many days. It's all these different things. So now you have flexibility to move the days around as you need to, if you have to do that. But then you also have the flexibility to go do the things that you love again. If you like to swim, bike, run, whatever it is, you can do it. So that's really it. But just don't overthink it. And I promise you, this is just basically just me convincing you right now. Starting on Monday, it's going to make all the sense. And I promise you, on Wednesday, if you do Monday and Tuesday like it's written, and you go all out on Wednesday, you're going to be really happy it's a rest day.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know this is a question for me. As coaches running these groups with people, are there any tips that you think, and you may not, and you're not a coach, maybe you don't have this perspective, or you don't, and that's okay if you don't, because I know you haven't had this question ahead of time. Is there anything that any tips or advice you think that you can give us to help our people, maybe stuff in the test group to help your people? Or
Totally. Look, you guys, I'm not a coach, but I've been in the health and fitness industry for 15 years now, and I've been on the business side of this industry more than anything else. So look, I'm not a coach, but I know exactly what you guys have to do. I've also read all the stuff in your back office. I know exactly what you go through and what you deal with. And I did that for a reason, because I want to be able to help you guys as coaches. That's how I see my job. My job is not to sell this program. That's your job. My job is to do everything I can to train you about this program, and then give everything else I can to help you. So with that said, now look, this is a whole new opportunity the way we're doing this. So, and I hope everyone really sees it this way, is look, used to be up until LIIFT, every program that came out, think about how we used to launch them. It would be announced. You had a couple months to build your challenge groups and your interest groups. You started on a certain day, and you all started doing you were doing the program at the same time as your challengers, right? So you were learning as you went. Now, we launched this program October 1st. LIIFT launches October 1st. Now you have the opportunity for the first time ever to go through this program in its entirety from start to finish, learn about it, and be a walking, talking billboard for the program yourself. So it's not even going to be hey, look at these results from somebody else. You better look at what this program did for me. So that gives you a whole nother ability to talk about it. And then as you come out of this, hopefully if you're in the coach test group with me, which I hope you would be by now, is starting on Monday, I'm going to give you 8 weeks of all of this. Where we're just going to talk about the program. We're going to talk about the workouts. We're going to talk about the sciencey stuff. You don't have to know all of that. I'm just going to give you everything I can. So then by the end of this, the goal is at the end of September, the beginning of September, when we finish the 8 weeks, you come out of this with firsthand experience about the program, and you're able to talk to people about this program the way I'm talking to you about it right now, without any notes or anything. It just becomes a part of you. It's like learning a script, right? You start to inject your personality into it. And then what you can do is you get to take it a step further and actually take it to people. because I can't do that. Like I think of Beachbody like as a reverse funnel, whereas like Beachbody and corporate and myself and we're at the top doing the programming, and then or maybe I'm like down a little bit lower, and then I start to disperse and start training you guys, and then you take it out to the masses, and then you're able to do it. So that's how I see myself in this equation. And so, longest answer to your question ever. Sorry, Melissa. But so what you can do is, yes, right now, a lot of you are doing challenge groups to start on Monday as well. And I did have this question a couple calls ago. They're saying, what can we do? And I said, look, I think right now the best thing you could do is to just mirror what we're going to do in the coach test group to your challenge group. Like, just copy it over, guys. Like, I think that's going to be the easiest way to do it. And we'll talk more about that in the coach test group starting next week as well. Because obviously I'm here to help you, but just run it the way you normally would and just kind of mirror what we do. And then you have so much insight coming into October. So I really hope that everybody is a coach. I hope you guys see the value and the benefit of this next 8 weeks from all the different angles. I really do.
Awesome. I'm going to see if there's other
Britt, can you ever do more than 2 rest days in a row? Can you do all 3 together? Absolutely. Like, again, that goes back to the flexibility of this program. My favorite example for this is nurses that work 3 12-hour shifts. Ta-da! You get your 3 12-hour shifts. Bless your heart, by the way, for doing that. And then you got 4 days on. So you can do 4 days on, 3 days off, and you can still do it.
That's good to know, because I thought it would have to be like a certain, we're all programmed. We're programmed.
I know you guys are programmed. I'm going to spend the next 8 weeks deprogramming the hell out of you guys is what I'm going to have to do. And you're still going to get amazing results. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait.
Does anybody else have any questions? If you do, type them in.
Let me see.
An obvious one.
Let me see.
Are you scrolling back and looking?
Yeah, scrolling back. I thought I saw one.
Walking, and I think they all answered each other. Walking,
Stacy, walking on rest days, okay, absolutely. That's just being active. Brooke, that was it. Brooke. That was the person that had the cat, huh? You teach fit and group exercise classes. You lift on the days you teach and rest on your off days. It depends on the classes that you teach, but ultimately, doing this program, you guys, I can't imagine. Like, I taught group exercise classes for 10 years. I can't imagine going and teaching a group X class with this doing a LIIFT4 workout the same day. So I would actually flip flop that. Lift on the days that you're not teaching is what I would do.
There's some now at the end. So the nutritional plan, is it used to mindset? Sorry.
Sorry. I saw one more somewhere. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, Jamie, if someone is doing the ultimate reset, can they still do this program during? No friggin' way. I don't even know how you're walking upright on the ultimate reset. Pretty sure the ultimate reset, you're not actually supposed to work out.
No, you're not. You're definitely not.
So absolutely not.
Like math.
And I even have people, someone asked me, can I do like the 3-day refresh on this program? If you do the 3-day refresh on this program, put your 3 rest days in a row because you're going to need them. Because you guys, you can't be scared of calories on that one for sure. Okay, let me see. Yeah, there was a question.
Yeah, at the end there. The new
nutritional plan. Can you do with a 2B mindset? Excuse me. The LIIFT4 nutritional plan is 2B mindset, container, fixate. It's all friendly with those programs. But you have to start with the LIIFT4 nutrition plan in terms of making sure you're getting the calories that you need. So look at the nutrition plans there and get yourself in the right calorie bracket. 2B mindset, I don't think that really goes off of calories very much. So you can pull principles of it, from what you've learned into it, but you can't, you gotta give yourself the fuel, guys, is what it comes down to. The program is container friendly. It's not based around the containers. So if anybody asks me what color is this and that, I have no freaking clue because I don't use them. I go off of total calories. So I'll help you with total calories. Absolutely. We'll talk more about that.
Every coach can help with the colors, believe me.
Yeah. But I'll help you guys with total calories because that's actually what the program is based around is total calories because I believe that's what's sustainable in long term. Cheat day. What does that even mean from Ashley? Cheat day. Look, from the nutrition plan, I wanted to keep the cheat day idea very simple. Again, there's that whole thing, like we hear like the 80-20 rule, the 90-10 rule. You guys, I don't know what that means. I don't know how to eat good 80% of the time. I do know what 6 and 1 mean. 6 days on, 1 day off. right? That's pretty simple. So that's what that means in terms of the cheat day. It's a mental release, and it just gives you the ability to live your life, okay? It doesn't mean it's not, again, don't overthink this. Doesn't mean that you have to eat crap the entire day. We all know what we should and shouldn't eat, and we know what is overboard with this, but it's giving you the opportunity and the flexibility to live your life. So whatever that is, if it's a beer, it's a cheeseburger, which is usually my thing, or just anything. It's just giving you like a date night, like going out to dinner, having a dessert, whatever it is. It gives you that mental release, and then also gives you, so then when you come into it on Monday, you feel good, you feel ready to go. So it really just is a nice release from that standpoint. Running, is it okay? Yep. On your rest days, will the program be available on the app and Fire Stick? Yes, starting on Monday. Yeah, it's going to be available on the app, guys. It's going to be available everything normal by Monday. It's just technology is technology, so you got to give it time, technology time. Let's see. Can I drink wine again? Hell yeah, girl, get it. Enjoy it. Any tips for larger challengers? Oh, hold on. That are nervous about weightlifting and think they will get even more bulky. I get it. I get the bulky mentality, but guys, I tell you what, bulky and muscles do not go together. That is not the same thing. Bulk is shopping at Costco and club. Okay, that's what that is. Buying in bulk. Building muscle is what we're focusing on, and changing your body composition. So I don't care if you have 50 pounds or 100 pounds to lose, you still gotta do it. Okay, if you have, doesn't matter how much weight you have to lose, just doing cardio is not going to do it. It's not going to be long term either. But by building more muscle in your body, we're going to increase your resting metabolic rate, which means you're just burning more calories throughout the day just by sitting here. That is how you burn more calories. That is how you ultimately lose more weight for longer, and then keep it off as well. So everybody needs to do it and just get out of this bulky mindset. It doesn't exist, guys. That is something that somehow got created. I don't know in terms, but that is a opinion. Bulky and looking masculine and all this stuff. Those are opinions. Okay, those are not science facts. It's just not going to happen. So there. Let me see.
This is fun. To eat the same amount on rest days? That's a good question.
Yes, you stay, because your body's still working. Your muscles are still working and recovering, so you just got to still keep feeding them. Do not, don't feed your body. How about that? Double negative. Can we use something like MyFitnessPal to count calories? Absolutely. My wife and I use the app called Lose It, LOSEIT, Lose It. We actually like that one the best because it's so simple. It's free, it's simple, and you scan your food and it just adds it into it. You put your goals in. It's very, very easy to use, guys. So yeah, hell yeah, go do it. It's awesome. Awesome. What are some good weight ranges to keep on hand? So good starting weight range for everybody. Ladies between 5 up to 20s. 20-pound dumbbells, go get them. And then guys, 10 to 30s depends on your level of where you're starting from. But ladies, I also promise you those 20s are going to get lighter pretty quick, which is going to be exciting. I can't wait to see it. Tips for gaining weight and dropping body fat. Do this program. And just bump up a bracket or two. That's all you got to do for that one. Cheat day can be any day. Yes, but not for the test group. Okay. For the coach test group, yes and no. And let me say this. Back up. The coach test group, we're going to be pulling a lot of assets out of there for advertising purposes, right? So we want everyone to stay as close to the schedule as possible. With that said, we're also testing, and we've already done it, but now it's testing on a broader scale, the flexibility of this program. So if something happens, if something changes, that's why everyone could do this. If you're a nurse, if you're this or that. So if you end up doing your cheat night, your cheat day on a Saturday night instead of a Sunday, that's okay. Because there is that flexibility, but I would just like everyone to stay on the schedule as much as possible. Cool? Hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Should we schedule our cheat day before any particular workout day? No. Again, I kind of answered that. But the reason we have the cheat day on Sunday right now is because it is before a workout day. So you will have extra calories and extra energy to expel in the workouts themselves. Are there talks of going to a live format eventually? None. Zero interest in that right now. For those that need to modify, the band's good for all the exercises. Yep. So there's a split screen called the bandifier option. So if you're using the resistance bands, you can push the button. Bandifier option comes up for all the exercises. Should the workouts be done in order, even though we pick the days? Yes, I would try to stick with the schedule as much as possible in the days. But look, back to the flexibility thing. If you are training for a marathon and your long run is on a Saturday, I would probably not suggest doing leg day on a Friday. That's just not going to work for you. So you can totally move those around. Again, common sense here, guys. Fun question. Thanks, Danny, for a fun question. What are you most proud of from developing and launching this program? Ooh, no one's asked me that.
Yay! Out of 101 calls, Danny, you win
Yay,
the prize.
Danny, you win the gold star for asking the most original question out of 101 coach calls. Thank you for not being selfish and only thinking about yourself.
I was thinking
So what am I most proud of for developing launch this program? You guys, seriously, I am most proud of the fact of how doable it is. Like I'm not like blowing smoke. Like this is seriously this is the culmination of my fitness career. This is how I see it, is everything that I've seen happen, everything that I've been frustrated with in the world of fitness and nutrition, and watching so many people try it and not fail and overthinking it, all of you, this is it. There's not one thing. Like everything I've done, like, quarter force, we look back on it, and Jericho and I look back on it, we talk about, like, would there be things that we change? Absolutely. Based on the learnings that we had, there's not one thing I would change about this program. It is because, and I think it's because it's so simple. It's so basic, and it's so effective. Like it works. So yeah, I'm damn proud of that. And I think starting on Monday, that's what I'm so excited about. Like starting Monday, like we're going to get hundreds and thousands of people doing this, and they're going to start to see it, and they're going to start to realize that it can work for them. It can be that simple. It can be sustainable. And we're just going to get more people moving, and that it's just going to look amazing. It's going to be awesome. And you're going to look better naked.
Yay. That's, I think, a perfect way to end the call. And your time is valuable. We know. We really, really, really appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. Get in the group if you're not already in the coach test group. And I'm going to go in there live tomorrow at 10 a.m. My time. Thank you guys for staying up late. Love your faces, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. All right, you guys. That's that. I'm going to stop the recording. Pause.